welcome to another episode on the My Fragrance Journey channel. In this episode, I'll be looking at five fragrances that are ideal for date night. So my top five date night fragrances. And to kickstart the list, I'll be starting off with this not very well known brand, the House of Lolita Lempicka. This is Lempicka Homme, and this is a very it's a very interesting blend here, but the note that dominates throughout is the sweet vanilla scent that comes out of it. It's not sweet to the point where it smells feminine, but it's just enough sweetness and a balance of everything else. Like there's a licorice that they use here that you feel, so that licorice and the vanilla gives sort of a minty type of pop to the fragrances. A beautiful warm scent, perfect for the evenings. It's an EDT, one of the only I think EDTs in this lineup, because most date night scents are ideally low temperature scents, EDPs, Parfums, and are meant for those cozy settings. Yeah, so Lempicka Homme from the House of Lolita Lempicka at number 5, a nice licorice vanilla type of scent, beautiful, nice and cozy. At number 4, Missoni Parfum pour Homme. It's an EDP concentration. It is I've seen it being compared to Bleu de Chanel, but yeah, I think it can be it can be taken as a standalone fragrance. I think it can stand on its own and speak for itself as a fragrance. Very good, very high quality scent for what you pay for. Here top notes: wormwood, coriander, bergamot. Very nice, lovely evening type of scent. This is the kind of fragrance where whoever you're with just would want to closer to them, because they would want more and more of you. So beautiful fragrance from the House of Missoni. Missoni Parfum pour Homme. Yeah, that's the name. A bit of a tongue twister, beautiful presentation. I can see very solid magnetic cap. Highly recommended. Great for date night. And then at number 3, a legendary fragrance reimagined. So this is an aromatic fougere, a flanker of the original Drakkar from the 1980s or 70s or so. So very aromatic. It's an aromatic fougere. Loaded full of herbs, spices. It's got coriander, bergamot, clary sage, lavender, juniper, and then you've got the base of moss, lavender, suede, etc. So beautiful fragrance here. It's very modern, compared to the original Drakkar. So they've sort of modernized it in a way. So wonderful, perfect for those date night evenings. It's an EDP, so it's a very dense, warm type of aromatic fougere. I love this a lot, and it's also well priced, so that's another great thing. I'm all about the well priced fragrances for the average guy out there, so this is one of them. Moving on to the top 2, these 2 fragrances I couldn't quite, they are the 2 fragrances that I value the most in my collection. These are my special occasion type of fragrances. Whenever I go out, the once every 2 weeks or so, when my wife and I go out for our date nights, these are the fragrances that I call upon. These are the fragrances that are like my go-to, that I switch between the 2, and my wife definitely always compliments me whenever I'm wearing one of these. At number 2, one of my favorite the best within my collection. Dior Sauvage Elixar 2021 release. I think it was released in 2021 December. Beautiful presentation, magnetic cap from the house of Christian Dior, from the long line of Sauvage fragrances. This is the Elixar, the latest from that range. It's an aromatic fragrance, very spicy, super strong. So for a date night, you need to go easy on the trigger, so to say. So just 1-2 sprays in the right area are good to go, because this has the potential to really smoke someone out, like really blow them away. Beautiful, packed full of notes, but very spicy, a beautiful fragrance, one of the best fragrances within my collection, like I've just said. Dior Sauvage Elixir at number 2. And at number 1, it was with, a very heavy heart whenever I have to talk about this fragrance, because it has been discontinued and it's very difficult to find. And my juice level is fast disappearing, and it is 1 million Prive, not Elixir. Elixir is the latest one. This is 1 million Prive. This is a beautiful cinnamon tobacco type of fragrance, so cinnamon, it's a note I'm very fond of, tobacco even more fond of, ever since I came across this particular fragrance. As you can see, the juice level is disappearing. This is one of the absolute best date night type of special events type of fragrances in my collection. Whenever we do our date nights, my wife and I, she always commented how good I smell in this. So beautiful scents. Top notes here, cinnamon and blood orange. So cinnamon, spicy, and that freshness, and then the tobacco and myrrh in the middle, and then the base is tonka bean and patchouli. So beautiful fragrance, EDP concentration, and my juice level, like I said, breaks my heart every time I look at it. I wish I could push off a spray, but I'm just preserving every last spray at the moment. Yeah, and at number 1, this is it. That one there is 1 million, and also number 1 date night fragrance in my collection. With that said, please like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below in terms of what you'd like to see in future episodes. Till next time, peace.